You ever live in the future so much, you're always talking about, yeah, someday I'm going to do that. You get a case of the some days? Someday, that stuff Darren was talking about the last 2 weeks, we're going to start working on that in our relationship someday. Someday, when they change, I'll start changing. Right? It usually starts with us because you can't control the other person. Someday, we're going to start living out the generosity that Pastor Dana talked about. Someday, I'm going to start actually allowing the spiritual gifts God's entrusted me with to use them. Someday, I'm going to prioritize prayer in my life. Look, I'm not telling you just become a doer, but I'm telling you to allow God to be present in your life today. Turn when into now. This isn't just applied to, this is all of us. Just this few weeks ago, I had been, multiple times, people have been coming to me and say, Josh, it would really help us if you put everything down of how Mercy Road's a little unique, put it all in a little book, told our story, and when someone came to Mercy Road, they would have this, that they would know exactly what we're doing as a church. And I was like, that's brilliant. We should definitely do that. And so I took 2 days, I went and created an outline, all these postcards, I concisely put it into a page or two, and it was ready, organized for chapters, and then just had to go and do the real work of writing it. And I realized a few weeks ago, that was 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And when you ever have something like that happen, I was like, that was like 6 months ago, maybe last summer. It was 4 years ago. And some of you have been saying, someday, I'm going to do what God's calling me to do. I'm going to go start that outpost. I'm going to go get involved and rooted and take a next step in my faith. I'm going to become the person God desires for me to do. And look, I'm not trying to guilt you into anything. We're all busy, aren't we? And most of us just feel overwhelmed most of the time. But what would it look like to turn when into now, to turn someday into today? God can do a lot in a day. He can change addictive habits. And you can say, someday I'm going to start eating right. I'm going to start getting physical exercise and take care of the temple, the body that God has given me. And someday I'll do it. Someday I'm going to begin to prioritize my dating life in a way that I get healthy. But right now, I'm just trying to get through life, right? And I can't change things right now. Turn when into now.